Do it. Do it, you bitch, do it. Turn the volume down a bit, actually. It's loud. So, yeah. I'm gonna play Earthworm Jim 3D, like I said. What the hell is up with that? Like I said I would. Don't worry. But I'm gonna play a bit of F-Zero X first. Because I have done tests. And I have proven with my tests that this thing is doing 60. So if it's not doing 60 here, then there's a problem with either OBS or like YouTube or something. So I'm gonna do like god damn, everything's a mess. Yeah, see, I like it. Like I said, I'm gonna do one cup in F-Zero X before I do that. Just because, basically. Like I said last time, you know, people were like, nah, the 60 frames a second ain't working. And so, like I said, I'm going to test it in this, and we'll see if it is. Well, I'll watch this back later, see if we're getting 60. Because we should be getting 60. We'll just do the fast cup. I'm not going to go through this whole game, like I say. I want to check the stream later, and we'll see. We'll see if it is doing as it should be. I don't think that had anything to do with it. Maybe that's. I don't recall them having anything to do with it, but I could be wrong. But I don't think the first person to say that. I wonder if it's regional. Maybe they published it or something. It won't take me long to get through this. It's quite fast, this game, so... It's definitely 60 where I am. I've just tested and I've not shut the machine off prior to testing. So, we know the capture card's running at 60. It should be 60 in OBS. I've checked the settings. Never changed them, and so I don't know why they'd suddenly not work, but nothing appears to have altered itself, at least. Why did I put it in expert mode? Probably not one of my better ideas, all things considered. Jeez. This game's quick. Novelty never wears off. What's stalling my machine here? So something is. Don't tell me the newest updates have made it worse. So we just had a whole load of fucking more updates, and you never fucking know what it's gonna do. Those tabs, get rid of that. Get rid of all my tabs here. I hope I didn't need any of those. Really hope I didn't need any of those. Okay, that worked. Rigging the analog stick. Like I said, we'll take us long through this cup. I might even just quit, like, halfway through this cup and just start Earthworm Jim 3D, but... I want it, if there is a problem with it running at 60, I want to track it down. You know, it's... I think we might as well kill two birds with one stone. You bastard, get in my fucking way! We're not going to worry about flying off the track, at least. Because the console thinks I'm pushing the stick up constantly now. I wonder if that's considered cheating if you were to try and set a world record. Well, nobody seems to care about people cheating and setting records in this game, so it probably isn't. That probably is, because, like, that is actually a feature of the game, but, yeah. Oof! Wow. That nearly went horribly wrong. See, it's easy to forget that the track's not flat. No! Well, that's enough. We'll put Earthworm Gym 3D on. Well, that should be enough for me to figure out if we're running at 60 or not. Like I say, I know the capture card that I'm plugged into is. I know the StarTech is picking it up at 60. So if there's a problem, it's OBS or YouTube that's introducing it. And I did, even though my stick was calibrated, like to push the car down. Ah, so Rockstar is a thing. Different logos on this. And the music cuts out early. I don't remember it doing that on the PAL version. Well, anyways. It's years since I've played this. I remember the camera's been bad and I remember the controls been rough. You join us in County Hospital, where our hero is in bad shape. Latest cow bashing has turned his brain to worm mush. Things look pretty bad. Only a miracle can save our boy now. At his bedside, close family and celebrity buddies fear the worst. They are powerless to help. The nurse, searching for a sign, shakes his head. Now the battle is in Jim's mind. Yeah, and I don't know why, because it's the least worst of all of the ones that fucking came out. Like, this was a point where I think they started to understand how to actually make a game instead of something that just looked pretty.
There's only one ego for this job, and it's a really big one!
Like, they had a way to go, but it was technically an improvement. You see, all that shit about 60 frames a second, we totally don't need that now. There's no way this game's going to run at 60. I don't know, I feel sort of funny, I feel smaller. It was a lowercase fucking I. That's it. Smaller but groovier. Peter Puppy, your best friend and brain tour guide. You must be Jim's super ego, released by your brain as a last line of defense to stop total verbal annihilation. This is this place. Is there a restroom in here? I really gotta go. This is Brain Central, the fuse box of your mind. It's where your four worm brains connect. And no, you'll have to wait. Right now, the brains are in turmoil and your sanity is in danger. Was he ever sane to start with? What use is the menus? Worst fears and anxieties we've been released and are trashing your tiny mind. Face up to it, Jim. You've lost your marbles, and you'd better get them back. Only your thought is mightier than the superego of Earthworm Jim. Bring on the bad guys. Not just yet, buddy. Before you can go there, I'm contractually obliged to supply for fucking hell. You see, this is a problem, isn't it, with 5th gen games? I know. Does it have a long rubbish and boring? No, it doesn't. Yeah, well, OBS is silly. Controls in this, I think, were much the same as like Banjo-Kazooie and shit, but didn't work quite as well. Oh yeah, there's that stupid footstep counter. Can that footstep counter be overflowed? Like, what happens if you, like, it goes up every time he strides, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be accurate, but, like, say if I were to... Oh, does that even count? Yeah, it does. So, say if I were to leave the game running, like, just for a long time, with him running against the wall like that. I don't know what would happen. Assuming this game's coded well enough that it wouldn't just crash for other reasons. I don't know, but there were a few games that had shit like that in them at this time. Really, I thought you had to bash him to talk to him. Yeah, so it's basically Banjo-Kazooie controls. Not sure which one came out first now. Who dares confront the sacred cow of memories at his shining altar? Yeah, nobody cares. Stupid dialogues. Well, I don't know. I mean, it could overflow. It might screw like another thing up. I wonder what's next to it in memory.
Hey!
Oh, I'll get used to that. It's like Mario 64, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit less annoying sounding, at least.
It's a farmyard out there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm already remembering just how cruddy the controls are in this, and not being able to tell how close you are to objects. I'm disappointed if that's all. I still might have to test it. I mean, I suppose there's nothing to stop me leaving the machine running, like... I don't know why he yells pain. I never understood that. Is it like the wrong sound is in the list or something? Yeah, there's marbles in these, so you better shoot them all out, because, you know, it's... collectathon. The original games were definitely just shit per se. Like I say, they looked pretty, but they didn't play good, mate. I still argue this is the least worst. I don't care what anyone fucking says. It's like, no, this is the closest it ever got to feeling like a proper game. This is just throw everything at the damn wall and hope it works. Like, focus mainly on it being art, and then maybe we can make it die hamster. Yeah, you can kill the hamsters. Kind of mean like that. But it is definitely blatantly 90s Earthworm, Jim. Like, there's no getting around. Oh shit! Of course, we have the weird as fuck aiming. You can't control aiming up and down. You can only like time him, and camera controls don't seem to work when you're firing. I mean, Mario 64 gets a pass, so by that logic, this game should really get a pass for like the same problems. Then surely.
Power!
For fuck's sake. There's only 3 of those in this. I thought there was 10 in each level. Well, okay. I can live with that. I didn't miss anything, did I? Yeah, well, you gotta launch something. I'm sure there's still some cows in orbit somewhere, but... Is it just me, or does it seem to come out a long way from where the door actually is? Oh, no. Now, remember what I was saying about the whole not being able to tell how far away things are? It's one of those games where you have to play it by looking at the shadow rather than looking at the character. I thought I could go in there. Maybe it was one of the other ones. At ease, soldier. You're the sorriest looking chicken I ever seen. Merciful mung beans. It's Colonel Pluckett, the great war hero. That's right, son. I've got a mission for you. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Yeah, they stole his fucking underwear. Well, wonderful. I guess it's going to be our job to get it back, because that's how it always is in these games, isn't it? Nobody can ever fix their own fucking problems. No, always got to leave it to the... Come off it, man. That's mean. No, it doesn't deserve as much hate it gets. It went from being like a crappy game that looked pretty to being a mediocre game that looked mediocre. Like I said, it's an improvement. It lags a bit in this room. I suppose I better...
Oh, yeah!
Like I say, it is mediocre, really. It's just a typical product of its time, with all of the cliches and faults and fucking oddities. Yeah, there seemed to be a lot of those on Nintendo 64. Kill the chickens. I do quite like the haunted house level and shit though in this, the zombie disco. Like, it does have some redeeming qualities. To be honest, the music's not bad. Yeah, it's not fantastic, but... Yeah, PS1 games though, it's just that polygon wobble that always did me in. Frame rate took a fucking dive there. Look at it, more not. Oh, it only works within like a set distance. And the knockback for being hit is absolutely fucking insane. Oh, come on, man. I didn't touch it. It looks like you should be able to grab that. You can't, but... Yeah, can I just whip them to death? Like, it feels like that would probably do more damage than shooting them, really. I don't know, but... Just seems like it would. Ah, so that is required, is it?
Worm power!
I guess it is. If you want to 100% this thing. Well, then again, I mean, how much can they really keep you out of this shit when it's only the fast level? Could give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, whipping them is definitely more effective than shooting them. Nothing cancels that knockback, by the way. Once you hit, it's going to move like for that long, no matter what you try to do.
I feel great! Worm power!
It's, like, I mean, I could be playing fucking Turok or something, man. That would piss me off more. Like, that's what I really don't understand why that has a following. A lot of people seem to like that, and that's fine. I have no problem with that, but... That, to me, is, like, a better example of, like, everything that was wrong with N64 games. Except the third one. The third one was fun when you...
Leprechaun!
Yeah, I think build games are considered, like, unusually broad by today's standards are. Like, the fucking field of view in games I see now, it gives me a headache, because it's like so damn tight. It's like looking through a sniper's scope all the time. And then there's some where it's just the other direction that it's fucking bullshitting. Oh, those do have an attack. I didn't know that. Never been hit by one. Let's kill the hamster. Hopefully we don't need him more than once. Still, this is an example of video game logic. You know, in that logically you would just go in that wheel and do it yourself once you figured out what it did. or you'd just pull on the sides of it to turn it. But no, it's a video game, so we have to, you know, do all this fucking fanny-arsing about. Pain! It's definitely what he says, isn't it? Is saying he's in pain, like. Okay. There we go. Now I gotta fucking figure out what next. What am I gonna do now? Is that other door open, I'm sure, but... Oh, well, you know, would have been nice if we could have done that from over there, but... You know... Our... projectiles that are supposed to be like, you know...
I feel great!
I've always been, like, somewhat questioning of, games where weapons only have an effect at a certain, like, range. Like, it doesn't seem like a legitimate restriction to put in. Like, just stop it if it goes beyond the level boundaries. Otherwise, leave it alone.
Worm power!
Kill the hamster. Hamsters are awful, man. I'd never get another hamster. Like, they're defensive little things, and like they're always going to be, because they're not social animals. You know, they're not like mice or rats. Like, those are social. Look at that. They put that box there just to tase you. But even if you did touch them, there's no way to let you collect them. But yeah, you know, hamsters have no incentive to not start biting and shit, and so they just fucking bite. Whereas, like, rats and mice and shit, I mean, that range that gun works at is puny, dude. You might as well just whip them to death. Oh, jeez, really? But, you know, if mice are, like, think they're fucking biting, they think twice about doing it, because if they start biting, they're going to get rejected from the group. And they don't want to be rejected from the group, because they're only small. And they know that, you know, if they get rejected from the group, they're probably going to be on their own, then they die, so...
I feel
You know, they have that incentive. How am I going to get them done? Oh, I had hamsters that lived seemingly quite a long time when I was a kid. But they were pointless because all they did was like sleep or like bite, and that was about it. That's all they seemed to know how to do. Yeah, you see now they fucking hell. Yeah, we'll take the hits every time we kill one of these things. It gives us the health back anyway. And the game gets harder later on, so I'll make the most of it while it's easy. Fucking sleep on the job. Can't change direction when you're rolling like that, and you can't cancel it. It does stop on ledges, it looks like, so... How's that going for it, at least?
win, 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 me, me, me.
What is the point in this leprechaun gun? I mean, we haven't needed to use it yet. Did this not open? No. Oh, I guess we're going to take them back to that dude. So then arguably this level's actually linear. I don't remember it being that way, but I guess it is. I guess you have to do things in a set order. It needs a faster walking speed, though. This definitely is. There's no run button in it, so that's as fast as we can move. Hang on a minute. Is there an hole in the floor? It might damage us, but I think it sends us back, like, farther down the level. Imagine why this is a problem, can't you? You know, this doesn't seem unwise, actually. This is the same floor, isn't it? No, it is the bottom floor. That works! And we didn't take any damage for doing it. Hang on, I'll read that in a second. I never saw that one. If they are, the over here was after my time. Gunnery Sergeant Mussolini. Captured and taken to our poultry of war camp under subsection E1 of the Farmyard Convention, paragraph 8, Directive 97. I'm obliged to return any items of underwear to the prisoner. Go ahead, take them. They don't fit me anywhere. Yeah, this game's weird. Calvin Clerk. Nice fabric. This guy's got taste. Seem like a battle-hardened soldier. We could use your help. Take out that bomb-laying chicken upstairs, or we're all mincemeat. Never fear, I'll fry that bird in my own special blend of herbs and spices. Remember, soldier, when you dispatch that bird, report to me. Now move it!
Oh, yeah!
Oh, great, more walking. Yeah, it's the first I've heard of it. So now I've got to go back up there. There's no quick way up there. There's only like a quick way down.
No!
Stupid fucking grenades. I'm sure there was a cutscene that showed you like where you had to, you know, it didn't just show you the door open, it showed you the chicken he was talking about. I literally hurt myself on purpose in this game just to, like, stop the walking being as boring. It takes that long to travel anywhere. Here's the thing, though, there's no health in the areas we've been to. It doesn't come back, so... It's like they put it in those boxes we had to shoot, like thinking, there you go, that'll be enough to keep the player going, but it's not when you have to go through the area more than once. It never returns. Oh yeah, it's more of this shit, isn't it? Pain! 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 See, I thought they were meant to be good for him, but why does it hurt him? You're as smart as a waffle. Oh, you know we're going up in the world. I suppose there's like one of them furries now that has like, you know, always greets themselves with a fucking half-spelled fucking waffle. Well, I guess he's probably twice as smart, he's using more letters. Fuck knows. Let me up there! Guess that ledge is at a weird height. I don't really hear it myself, but... Maybe.
Worm power! So I forgot I had that leprechaun gun, but I'm still not really sure what the point of it was. Fuck! Can I take these out with it? No. So it is just completely pointless. They put it there to be funny, I guess, and that's really its only point. But I like, hey, look, you can get with the weapons. Some of them are like required in the game, I think, but they all have limited ammunition and limited uses, so I don't really want them that bad. I'm sure there's a door that, like, just leads you down the bottom or something somewhere in this. That you can't go back through, like it drops you out the ceiling or some shit. Just get out of this room, it lags in here. Not as bad as that other one, but... So the guitars and shit just remind me of that shitty time in the 90s when, like, neo-country music sort of got big for a little while. Thankfully, Hamster Dance killed that for forever, I think, so... Well, that's a good thing. That era of music just needed to fuck off and... Oh, come on! There's no way I was in range of that. Yeah, there's no shadow under that one. Oh, shit. So now we have to deal with all of the wonderful aspects of this game that make it fantastic, you know. This is what I remember when I think of Nintendo 64s. Yeah, I do remember hearing about that. Well, figures. There's quality control at the fucking time. This game can at least be completed, it's just very difficult to do it because the boss fights in it suck. But it can be done. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't remember if I ever actually have beat. What is that? Okay, run away. Bravely run away. Let the egg mines think about what they're doing. Everything is slow in this game, though. The turning's slow. Does that? Oh, it has a life system. I forgot about that. Shit! Sons of bitches! I'm amazed that Pit Fighter is on the SNES is possible to complete. I've seen someone do it, and I'm just like, how can you do this without just going fucking insane? Like, I would just suicide long before the completion of the game happened. You don't get anything for beating it, it just kicks you back to the title screen, but... Yeah, maybe. It looks quite grotty on OBS. Like, again, it looks worse in OBS than it... How was that in range of the mines? Than it does on, like, the fucking Pentium. It just seems to be the nature of things. I've yet to find a way around it. But, you know, unless I want, like, a second or two of latency to play against, then it's the way things are. See, how does that not hurt the hamster? The colours are different on the StarTech as well. It's way more red. Yeah, it's as usual my means of getting composite video into things. So it's by far the most reliable. It gives me both fields. It has no latency on it. So that seems like the logical way to do things. Not very efficient because it means running like an energy guzzling computer to do like a simple job, but oh yeah, there's no quick way down, is there? Like, even if I jump through the floor, it's gonna put me back at the door here. So I have to go back to that dude. No, I missed a marble.
Oh no. I fucking missed one, and there's no look around button, is there? Oh, there is. I really need to find that marble. Right, I never want to have to come back up to that room at bar, so I'm going to go in there. Well, I'm not seeing this, this missing marble. There's definitely 100 per level, isn't there? It's not 99 or something weird like that. It doesn't say. I'm assuming there's 100 per level. It's like, was the default number back then for coins, notes, and marbles. What the hell's drawing down there? Is that one of them chickens or something down there? Or is it that golden udder? Oh no, I don't know if I'd be able to get the camera out here again. So, wow. Yeah, there's definitely shit behind that wall. There was like a character or something there. Ah, how did I clip that out of there? There we go. It's the damn chicken that we just fucking murdered. So that's where it stole shit. Interesting. I guess we'll have to see if the, Standard work. You earned the soldier. Worm with pride. The extraction point, as it sends us back to the start of the map.
Hey! Hey, googly woogly! Hey!
So we need those marbles. I know it's just one, but... The horror of the horror. Horror of what? Can I get that out there again? I want to get the camera out there, you fucker. I'm not going to sit here and fuck with that all night, but...
Hey!
But at least we know where the game stores things now, where it puts objects for this area that it's not using. It just dumps them off the side of the map. I mean, it's certainly not the fast game to do it that way, but... Doesn't one have one above a door or something evil like that? I want that last marble. I'm not leaving until I've got that marble, because if we leave, we have to get all 100 of them again. Right? You know, just to get that last one. As is the convention with Nintendo 64 games. Just what I mean, I can bash this game for it, and I will, but it's not an issue specific to this game, it's an issue specific to Nintendo 64 games in general. Oh, the frame rate gets good there. That one spot there, look at that, it's real smooth. Then you do that, it starts going a bit rough again. Nothing I need to be aware of, no. It's still going to drop those grenades on me, isn't it? Even though I killed the fucking chicken that was making them come out. Bastards. Oh yeah, that's because there's no... Almost looks weird seeing it that way.
You know what I always found clunky in Mario 64 was the whole thing with when you pick up the 100 coin star, how it just vanishes after a few seconds. I don't know, it always just felt unrefined. It's like you were never meant to see that because they rigged them up to look right as you left a level and didn't think about what happens when you didn't actually leave a level. I mean, maybe they just didn't give a fuck, which with that game wouldn't surprise me, but would it really have hurt that much to have just another animation where after so many seconds it just shrank, like, to nothing? It would have just looked a little more elegant. Or have it fade out, or anything but just vanishing. It's just shit, you know? It just came off as half-honest. Oh, that damn marble. See, this is a problem with games from this era. And this is why you're going to sit there and probably, like, start appreciating, like, what it's worth that I'm halfway, like, decent at remembering where everything is in Banjo-Kazooie, because this is the sort of shit you had to do in that game as well. And that game's brilliant. Like, it's way better than this one. I'm not trying to take that away from it, but it does have this same problem, let's be honest. That isn't a problem with this game in particular. That is a problem with a lot of Nintendo 64 games. I won't probably look for it too long. I will give up eventually. Like, if I haven't found it by the time I get back to the level entrance, then I'm just going to be like, right, fuck it, it's not there. There must only be 99 of them. And not 100, as I remember there being. Which is entirely possible. Doesn't really seem all that unlikely. The devs would probably do that just to annoy players who didn't read the manual. Like me. So I don't know what I did with the manual. Oh yeah, the camera's solid in this game. You can't walk through it. It's rather odd. Can't pretend to understand why, but it's a thing, it happens. I can see more shit off the top of the level though. I think there was actual, like, level geometry. I think it was just that wall over there. Well, that's useful. I don't think this game has anything like that, though. It is still dropping grenades. This shit's rigged. Oh, there it is. How did I fucking miss that? Oh, I think when I was in this spot before I got hit by a grenade. All marbles found. But no celebration jingle plays or anything. That's a bit cheap, that. Okay, faster, 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 get me down the goddamn hill. You know, generally if you just want to go down this, I think we found the fastest way was to go in the holes that the grenades go in. You don't take damage for going in there, so, you know, odds are you're going to take damage from the fucking grenades. Jump in the hole, like, you don't take damage for that. So it's the sensible option. But you see, the way that the entry rooms and shit are laid out, like, shows you the mechanics. And certain things like the heads-up display animation when he takes damage. There was at least some thought put into this. Well, I do want more marbles, but they're all gone in this level, so yeah, I want to leave. Music abruptly stops. So I don't remember how that level over there works now. Bag.
Hey!
Back from the wall, sir, there. Remember, never give up a good fight.
How do I get in there? I thought I had to talk to him to get in there. You must only need like 50 models or something. Oh, just Earthworms. Cool. Well, that's cigarette. Now we'll take on that. And then we'd have a shit boss. And that's like the fast of his 4 brains done. It's for your own good, Jim. Fucking Elbrovich's mum. Played this a fair bit when I was in the kids' zone. But like, we're talking 2005 or something, I don't think I've really played it since. Oh, that killed the webcam, bro. What do we have here? I knew that would happen. I just figured I'd do it for amusement value. See, I like Smash TV. That was a good game. I always felt like it was a fucking Running Man or something to me. There's nothing in that hole, is there? There better not be. I'm not going in there. It looks a bit pooey. Why did you put marbles out there? Assholes. I'm not thinking much of this level. Came on the bus from Bratislava. What? The larks fly south in the winter. Yeah, you're weird. Well, who isn't in this game? Weird, I'm a spy. I work for the CIA. Don't tell me, I can guess. What, you've heard of the Chicken Infiltrators Army? It's meant to be a secret organisation. Yeah, very secret. Here to rescue the General. He was captured by the cows when the coop was attacked. Look, there's more to tell, but we can't talk here. Hurry now. Meet me at the windmill as quickly as possible. Where is the windmill, anyway? The timer still moves while I'm in that... Fucking... Something tells me I should have read that. Hey! Well, we're going to miss this guy. I'm not even going to try until I know where this windmill is. What happens if I don't? Does it just reappear over here? Yeah, it comes out the wall. That's awesome. Is it just me, or did the music get quieter since I fired the first one of those? Uh-oh. You can't jump when you're in this shit. That dude I was quoting, the fucking Elbrovich's man, he used to be obsessed with Ratchet and Clank. I can't stand that shit. Why do people play that? I don't think I can stand on that, can I? Oh, dead pigs do explode in this game. Yeah, I perked one with a boat hook once. It was like dead in the river, and it exploded. Like, see, I was smart. I did it at distance. I used to throw stones where I was. My uncle was kind of dumb, and he just used the little bit of wood he found. He's just like. They just fucking exploded in his face. Barnes to be wild. Where's Gordon fucking Freeman when you need him? Yeah, he was some chavvy kid who was in the home.
It was him who owned the game. I didn't know there was a third one until he's like, fucking bro, I'm fucking playing this. It's fucking banging, it's fucking buzzing, mate. It's like fucking Earthworm gyms and shit. Yeah, seriously, if you see a dead one in the water, just don't prod it, because it will fucking blow up. Like,
I don't think there's a way to do this without taking damage. No, there isn't. That's glorious. Sure sign of quality control. Now would I get those? Remember that I'll come back later. It almost looks like I would be able to walk on that with something I don't have. Well, that's thoughtful. We left a shortcut. Nice. Yeah, apparently I can destroy cameras now.
yeah, it doesn't smell very good. It smells like dead animal, basically. It definitely looks to me as though there's like some alternate way of getting onto this area. I hope I don't have to walk in it to get those, because that's going to kill me. Like, oh no, the music gets louder again. It's that area that makes it quiet. I still don't know where this fucking windmill is. That's just for display that area. That fucking sound effect, man, it's awful.
Okay, now what? Can't enter. Really? I'm not sure that's necessarily very good design. Those don't do much damage, as it turns out. Well, it's down there unavoidable. I really need health. This is...
Come on, I was in a cutscene. Yeah, there's something quite distinct about some of us fucking died. It's not pleasant. What was I saying about the game, like, difficulties up, like, pretty fast? This is one of the easier levels.
Gorgonzola. Fuck! Oh, come off it! Stop damaging me. Stop that. Where'd they come from? It's not far. That projectiles change direction in the arm. I'm doing. I can't see. It's like a fucking war zone out here. Oh shit, you figured out how to hit me. Just spam it.
I feel great!
So there's going to be more, isn't there? Yeah.
Eggs!
Oh jeez. Well, at least I killed one. We killed him. So I could hear the rockets, but I see now.
Is it going to spawn more of them? It's going to spawn more. I had a fucking rocket, but I can't see it. Hold on, this is the windmill. I guess I'm going to have to faff around, aren't I? Yeah, frame rate takes a bit of a dive over it. I've been hit from multiple angles. Kill it quick. Get out the way. Let me go and kill these other ones. That chicken sound effect is just cheap. It's so cheap. Yeah, they're not the worst, I suppose, but they're still irritating. It's mostly when you try to deal with them at close range that it pisses me off. Pain! I like how there's a delay. Yeah, these at least gradually carve. Fucking window. Where's the door? Oh, that's on the other side. It wasn't over here. I'm sure of it. As we get shot now. Hey, that turned red real fast. I turned around. Can't do it again. How strange. Oh god. Did he just kill himself? He just shot himself. The knockback is just so fucking weird, the way it behaves. Is it just me, or are these firing more rapidly than they were before? The rate of fire definitely seems to have increased. This game.
Oh, yeah!
How many fucking doors? Trolls. I'll be back in a moment. Hold on. I don't remember much about descent weapons. I remember those missiles in terminal velocity that could, like, seek out their target. But I don't remember any of the, like, enemy ships using them. It sounds like an autist kid after Thomas the Tank Engine gets cancelled. Hold on, the knockback doesn't happen if I'm in a fucking cutscene. If I'm in like
Win, 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 me, me, me.
You see, it was green again for a moment there. Whoever chose that chicken sound effect, I hope they don't have a job anymore. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay. Wow, there's 7 of these fucking things in this level. Yeah, we got some ways to... I thought it was water, it's not. Oh no! You told me there was marbles in those the whole time. You sons of bitches. I guess this ain't gonna happen for me, is it? Of course not. Cows think they're so fucking special. Well, it's Earthworm Jim, I suppose. Like, I guess they have reason to dislike him by now. He has been throwing them, like... That's not the windmill, though. The windmill was back over that way, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember now. So now I guess I should do the thing with that dude. So he's gonna fucking... Is there anything left trying to kill me? No? Well, that's good. Did the controls improve in Descent 3? I can never wrap my head around the ones in the first game. Well, the second one, they use the same controls. Yeah, there's a windmill. Right. No conquer, but we'll get that CIA dude over here. Ah, faster! Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Hey!
I thought you wanted to help me. Let's try it again. Well, we will, but I mean, the walking speed in this game's awful. He definitely seems to dart forward just a little bit when you press that, doesn't he? Can't change direction, though. I don't know, I'm here. I've been chosen for this suicide death mission because of my extreme bravery. Once inside the BSE compound, I must locate the colonel and collect the troop orders. Meet me at the gates to the Cow HQ and I'll tell you the rest. I know where that is. So you really should do this area first. That's one of those deals. Let's see. There are certain conventions in game design that you just don't do. Where is he? Oh, you son of a bitch! I was close enough! Yeah, there is something very Quake style about the way models move in this, isn't there? I noticed it when I was killing the little chickens in the previous level. I always thought that they had very quick, like, movements. Oh, well, the game's generous. It only puts him back here. Well, this doesn't set us all the way back. Again, you see, there is obviously some level of thought put into this. I think they at least tried to make something good. Didn't necessarily succeed in all areas. In fact, it left a lot to be desired, but... Right, let's go over the plan. You go into the compound, find the general, and collect the orders. Hang on, that's your suicide mission. Why am I doing it? Well, I'm just a big chicken. Yeah, it figures. To be honest, this game doesn't run at as shitty a frame rate as I thought it would. You know, I was going to argue, well, you wouldn't notice because the frame rates suck, but the frame rate's actually been quite decent so far. It's yet another game that's evidently more efficient than Mario 64. And I know it was a launch title, but come on, some of that lag is no excuse. Then again, I think you can see more shit in Mario 64. With the camera angles, maybe. As long as I never have to play anything at Banjo-Tooie levels again, and I will try that someday, and I will stream it. Because I do want to complete the game, but... God, I started it, and I think I should finish it. So, at some point, when I'm less tired, and I have less crap going on, probably will be like some fucking rage-filled streams where I'm just yelling at the game and then going quiet once I get really angry at it. No. Excellent, that's a bale of hair well spent. Where is the colonel? Is there a significant risk in his rescue? Yeah, probably. Stomach? No.
Time for some bovine retribution. Must wreak havoc!
Oh, how convenient. They have the appropriate weapon for killing them in, just in the entrance there.
I feel great!
That's fucking vicious, man, for a kid's game, really? I'm not opposed to it, but... I'm surprised. It was the 90s, I suppose. People weren't as bothered back then, as in devs weren't as bothered. I mean, you'd still get whined at by the media, but devs back then didn't really care so much. They just like, well, get off with it. I didn't remember this game having that. It's strangely brutal. Get the fuck. Oh, now they got half the marbles.
Ungroovy!
Oh no, you can take full damage in this game. Maybe, but is it halal? That's the important thing here. Because if it's not halal, and it's not kosher, then for fuck's sake. I can understand that being arranged, like, you know, that it will work out, but... Oh, these guys aren't as tough as the autista chickens. I don't mind dealing with these. That's nasty.
Yeah.
Pain. That really is. That's unpleasant, man. Great, more platforming. That's just what I need. Shit, man, I'm gonna have to eat soon. It's gonna be one of them live streams where I'm gonna have to eat halfway through. I hate having to do that, but... Welcome to a life with, like, dodgy guts, where... How would I get up there? I don't know, we'll just keep walking for now. There's a cow over there. It's fucking cow and chicken. There you go, you wanted Nickelodeon shit. There's your Nickelodeon shit.
I feel great!
Not to answer for. I wonder how many children they've managed to retard. Oh man, they're sneaking up behind me now.
Groovy!
Stop! How did that not kill him? Cannot fire whilst taking damage. That was.
Ungroovy!
Is it? I thought it was fucking Nickelodeon. It doesn't look like cartoon that way.
Worm power!
I'm just remembering it wrong. No, it does. Somehow mixing it up with cat dog in my head. Don't ask me how. So I couldn't. Oh, really? No! Stop! 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 Turn it down, Will. Turn it down, Will! Beat the robot up more, like the girl's whining. She never came back. We never saw her in Robot Wars again.
Hey!
Hello, Sonny. You'd better get going. It's pretty dangerous in here. I've got to get you the orders and set you free. No, I'm waiting on our spy. He's a ruthless killer. Not coming, I'm afraid. I'm just standing. Okay, then. Take this document and deliver it to my brave spy. I will revolt our battle against the odds. Just give him the piece of paper. Okay, well, I guess I gotta get out of here. How many of them are gonna try and kill me on the way out? And how do I get up there? I wanna go up there, damn it. There's loads of stuff up there. Oh. Well, that did affect the frame rate. See, the problem with this is waiting for this axe to come back.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, it is brutal. This ain't the way I came in, is it? Mussolini, what are you doing here? This is the Bovine Special Elite Assault Course, you worm. And call me sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. So you want to be the best? A ruthless milking machine. Part of the brutal bull corps. Sir, yes, sir, I guess. Cross over the rope obstacles and eliminate the troops. I'll wait on the other side. No, I'm not doing this now. I've got other things to do. Want to get up there? There's all these doors in here. I really don't remember any of this. Get up there, man. Oh no. These dickheads again. I just can't beat this 88% health. And you know what 88 is, don't you? Hire Hydra!
I feel great!
H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. Really can't figure out how to get up there. I'm going to have to get up there somehow. Maybe you can get up there through that obstacle course or something. I didn't even register damage. Maybe it's like Mario, where it stores it like a more complicated number than it shows. The orders! Now we can mobilise our troops against the bovine oppressors. Unlike you, buddy, I'm a fearless warrior. Pain is my best buddy. Terror is my shiny weapon. Justice is my... Well, nice to meet you. Goodbye, worm. Well, progress is progress, I suppose. Still got a ways to go, though. The only fucking Nickelodeon show I remember liking was Angry Beavers. I kind of liked Rugrats, but it always had this really weird vibe about it. Something felt oddly sinister, like something was wrong. And you could never quite place your finger at... Oh, what? I've been killed. I can't hit them because they're up there. Well, maybe I can, but... Yeah, I don't think they're within range. Yeah, we'll just worry about that later, I guess. The Angry Beavers wins because they tried to piss off the executives and shit, you know? They got messages like, please make the show more kid-friendly, so... They made an episode about a character called Kid-Friendly who tried to kill them. As, yeah, well, we made it more kid-friendly. He's got his own episode now. Pain! Oh, fucking hell. What if their firing goes out of sync? I'll be in trouble. Whoa! Fuck! Guess I have to. If I take damage from this shit, I'm not going to be happy. Really? You have to jump for every fucking one of them. Wow. They can see me through the wall, apparently. Oh man, how do I get that? See, that doesn't work as you'd expect. It doesn't get you any more jumping range. It's very peculiar. Now this is short. I'm not worried about getting shot here. Oh, he can pull himself up. You know, maybe I should have talked to the Snotface. Fool, you missed the target. You'll never leave Hoot Camp if you don't shoot those cows. Wait, I gotta shoot... Really? Can I do that when I'm up here? Oh, I can. Okay, that works. Did I miss some marbles? I feel like I missed some marbles. Apparently not. That's fine. I can shoot the cows. I've shot enough of them. What's a couple more? Beef brain bastards. Oh, come off it. That aiming is so weird. Still can't figure out how to get that one marble bar. There you go. Oh god. There's only one eagle for this job, and it's a really big one! You're doing good, soldier. Try the next section and keep up the pace. Oh, really? I was up and that was it. I don't want to do this shit. Oh, jeez. Well, that isn't very nice. Yeah, there's not really any easy way about this, is there? We're just going to end up taking damage, aren't we? I do quite like the way he walks. I don't know why, the animation just Looks kind of funny. I'll take the damage. Grab it. Fuck it. Yeah, it went better than expected.
Pain! Pain!
Now I understand. With him saying about pain is his best buddy. Now I understand why he says pain when you collect the marbles, because, like, that would be a positive experience to Earthworm Jim. He likes pain. So that's what makes him happy, so that's what he says. Yes, it makes sense in a strange way. Oh, jeez. Well, I've left that a bit late. Nah, that's fine. Yeah, he's into some weird shit. You're doing good, soldier. Try the next section. Keep up the pace. That's the same shit you said to me last time. Ow! For fuck's sake. No! Don't go over there.
Oh, yeah!
This is going to be a problem. Did I manage to jump off of the dark one? I'm sure I did. Okay, what's the fastest way back? There isn't really one, is there? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. I don't think any way back from here is quick. Oh dear. Oh man, this is gonna suck. Oh no, I just have this fear of that mud. Okay, you worthless piece of fish bait. You beat the course. But that doesn't make you a member of the BSE. Do it again under 2 minutes. Oh, fucking hell, just let me out of here already. Fuck, I hate timers. I hate clocks. Stop! I don't mind the timer. Just don't play the clock sound, please. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't play the clock sound. Just don't play it. I don't like it, man. I don't like clocks. Oh, you son of a whore. It's not giving me health for killing those either, is it? Well, there you go with your perspective, didn't I, Stu? Yeah, I don't know if we're going to do this now. Right, I left it a bit long. So the way the aim works is really weird on this. What was that about the firing going out of sync? I think it just has. What? Don't do this to me, man. I might have time, but only just. I don't like clocks that tick. I feel like they're mocking me. It annoys me.
Yo! Worm power!
Count? Ah, come on, we did it. Get on of there. Walk faster, you bastard. It's times like these that reminds me of my own training as a heifer recruit. You got potential, soldier. Don't waste it on video games. Waste it on whatever I like. Particles that come out remind me of Rayman 2. I'm not playing that. I don't like that game. I hate that game. Ah, what the hell? Still none the wiser how to get up there. I really need to figure out how to get up there, man. Must be something I'm missing. What? Like, how would I get up there? Like, seriously, I need to get up there. Yeah, well, I don't care which version, I just don't like it, you know? Borrowed it once, and I actually broke the cartridge and ended up having to pay for it. I mean, I told the dude I'd borrowed it. He wasn't that bothered, luckily, but... well, it's not right to bust other people's things. I hated that blue fucker, that Globox or whatever his name was. I don't know why, that character just pissed me off. I wanted him to fucking die. There's shit over there. But where is that area? I don't know, I can't tell. What do I do now? The game has given me no indication.
Hey!
Get on the roof and get me out of here! Yes, sir, General. But how? How do I get up there? Nobody's told me how to get up here.
Hey!
I certainly see the rope that would get me up there, but...
Hey!
maybe something moves after you talk to him, but... yeah, I don't know, man. There's something about that character that... I just hate him, you know? How do I get up there? See, this is N64 games, been fantastic again, as always. It's not quite low enough, is it? No, there's no collision on that bit, conveniently. It doesn't even look like I'd be able to walk on that. No, we would. There's no ropes or any. This is the only way I can see that I'd be able to get up there. That's it, there's no ropes, no nothing. How the fuck does this work? Guess I go back to the area that I was just in. If that don't work, I'll go back out where I came in from. I feel like other doors should be open or something. I really don't know, man. There's a lot of that in these games. Hopefully they don't start shooting me again. So, yeah, no, they don't. Good. So I couldn't be fucking doing with it. It's bad enough having to climb on these ropes. It's not exactly the greatest mechanic known to man. Fuck's sake. What a fucking mess. 5th gen games always feel like a fucking rip-off. So I swear one of those areas, like, when I looked over that roof, it looked like it was out here, but it might not have been. Oops. Not very often. But again, I suppose like a lot of survival horror games are probably aimed at a female audience somewhat. Like they don't seem like they were targeting male audiences. Some of them are quite difficult. There aren't that many dudes who play them, so... Well, I guess I'm going back outside of this area for now. Well, it can't be that I have to shoot all the fuckers that are up there. That just wouldn't be possible. Yeah, you'd never be able to hit them. I don't know what use that's going to be today, but... see if I can find anything else out here. See, I don't want to leave a level without, like, getting 100%, because we're going to need that stuff, like, to get into the rest of the game. And so we just have to come back anyway, and then we have to mess about collecting marbles again. I thought females were meant to be like equal and shit, you know, they like video games, they're good at them. That's why my channels have like 99.9% male viewership. And I'm pretty certain whoever that like 0.1% in is probably only identifying as female rather than like being biologically female, so living proof. Males and females are inherently different. Yeah, pig's squealing again. How do I get that? I want that. Well, not that way, that's for sure. Hey, more games should have a dress-up mechanic. It's fun. Let me see what I can do with these goddamn marbles. Man, he sinks faster in this one.
Ow!
Why does he burn? He gets burned like smoke coming off him when he fucking... That's bullshit. That's well bullshit. Doesn't it? I thought it just took him longer to sink in there. But maybe that is the case. Maybe it just only sinks part way. Maybe I'll test it when I'm like less concerned about being killed. But look at that one marble there. That's a bastard, that one. See if I can't just shoot them. But I cannot. And so... oh man, this is gonna hurt. What's even hurting him in there? They just throw loads of glass shards at the bottom or something. So it really seems to me like that should... uh-oh. Like that area over there, like ought to... oh god. I've made a mistake, haven't I? Indeed I have. See, it looks like that ought to be an entrance to something, but it's not. How the fuck did I get over here without damaging myself before? Oh man, I'm gonna die. Well, there isn't, I suppose, but... good god. See, I wanted to see if there was... oh no. No, game.
We're doomed!
Yeah, probably, actually, Jim. You see, now I need more health, and there's no health in any of the levels. If I die, I have to collect all the marbles again. Well, where else can I go at this point, I suppose? I don't know if I can kill cows with the eggs, but I'll try. Because if I can, then I'll at least get some health, I suppose. He does come out a long way from the door. I assume that has something to do with the whole camera being solid thing. Disgust out of it. See, now I could do with those Autisto chickens coming back. Right, he hasn't seen me that one over there. It doesn't seem to damage them, that, does it? And they're all going to be out of range for the cow cutter.
Havoc!
Yeah, there's no way. Yep, only one. There's no selection. Oh, this is a lost cause, isn't it? I just want to get up there. What do I gotta do, man? He can't ledge grab or anything, can he? No. I don't think so. I don't get it. Like, what the fuck do I gotta do? Well, if we can't make progress anyway, I guess maybe we should go in that little entryway on the mud, and if it doesn't go anywhere, which would be a really shit move by the devs, like, that would piss me off, then, you know, if it kills us, then, well, we're gonna fucking lose anyway, because I can't make any progress in here. Nope. There's no mechanism for this sort of thing. You're just stuck with whatever weapon's in your hand at the time.
Hey!
Are you kidding me? This is where we get killed, isn't it?
Yo!
Oh crap, really? You choose now. You choose fucking now to do this to me. I'm not going to be too talkative here. I don't want to get killed after all the work I've put in. I'll catch up with everything soon. Can't blow the cameras up with this, and you know it's going to want me to come back and blow them up. You just know that that's how this game is going to work. Because it's a Nintendo 64 game. You have to drag it out as long as possible. This game is like probably at least 20 fucking hours long or something, just because of that shit.
Oh, yeah! Malfunction!
He definitely sounds like Homer Simpson in this game, which is kind of odd, because I don't think this game actually has that voice actor, but maybe it does. Oh, how the fuck am I meant to grab that? There we go. All marbles found. Well, at least we got that done. Now I don't got to worry about being killed so much. Now I can be reckless. I always kind of wondered how shit like that worked. Like swaying skirts and stuff. Because occasionally you see it in like a really old game and you're like, fucking hell, like they had to write an entire system just to do that job. Son, you've done a great service to chickenkind, I salute you. Oh, this face is nuts.
Gotta hurt.
And there's the fridges, and there's a crappy parallax, and there's a balloon, I don't know what that does.
Yeah!
Okay, now there's only 2 more fucking udders to get in this stage now, so we're making progress at least. Yeah, he voiced Earthworm Jim in the cartoon series at least, but I don't think he was voicing him in this game. I mean, The Simpsons was already pretty big by the time this came out, so you'd think they'd have put him in, like, the start of the game somewhere, if it was, you know, they'd have given it, you know, featuring the voice of... The little bouncing of the X1 down there is out of sync. Look for the helium balloons to go for a ride. Collect the blue marbles before time runs out, and you'll get a groovy reward.
Yo!
What the fuck was that? Oh no, I forgot about this, now I remember it. Do you see the problem now? Am I going to take damage from this? No, because I don't take full damage in cutscenes at least. So that's a plus. I wonder if that's why it goes to a cutscene or in the times I've had to fall, like...
Hey, wiggly, wiggly!
Oh yeah, it's a weird thing with doorways in this game. It's not the only game that does it, but... it'll keep walking at the height that you've hit the doorway at. Like that. It's a little bit odd, but... yeah, it must... all I can think is that one entrance then. In the sludge pond. That somehow burns him. Of course, with all marbles now, it doesn't matter. I think, unless it doesn't save that until we leave the level, because if that's the case, we're in trouble. Yeah, well, usually you'd have to enter cheat codes in N64 games to get an enlarged... what was the deal with that? Like, the big head cheats around the N64 era, because it was crap. I used to get it in PS1 games as well. I just thought it was awful. Like, it didn't... it wasn't funny. There was a whole thing for a time with the vocal sound effects as well. A few games seemed to have that. And that was just shit and all. And that one was worse, because the big head thing's just like enlarging the fucking model. The voice sound effects, somebody actually had to put time into that. That's all it... so where are the other 2 gold udders? No, I don't see another door hole or anything.
Oh, crap.
Malfunction. Yow!
And we
Let's
died.
kick cow.
That's alright, we got all the marbles in this level anyway, so... Yeah, there's like only one golden nugget left. That's quicksand. Oh, that's gonna fucking do it for a bunch of people, isn't it? I'm gonna go over there and have one last look at that crash plane, and there has to be a reason this area's here, like, beyond just marbles. It seems weird that they would only put it here for the marbles. You know what, the frame rate is worse when the marbles are still in the map, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there was another there, so that's what that was about. Yeah, whatever that last one is, no, we don't need it right now. I'll leave the level, I'll go and do something else.
Yow!
I'll maybe come back into this another time. I don't know that I'll stream this. I probably will. I don't think the game's really all that long. I'd at least like to get to the haunted house now. Yeah, it's, well, there's depth problems as well. The shadows draw through. You can just see there. I'll be able to get an angle on it, I don't think. Yeah, it was a fad, and I'm glad it went away. Yeah, I don't need more marbles. We can worry about that last other later. It should be enough that we can continue the game. I'm rolling a cigarette before I do this, because I already know it's going to stress me out. Yeah, it's a little bit flaky in places, this game. But like I say, I don't think it deserves all the hate it gets. It's... I can think of way worse N64 games. This one manages to just be generic N64 game. Well, I don't know. It's par for the course. It's what Jet devs used to do, isn't it? What was that noise? I can hear a machine somewhere, but I don't think it's in my house. It's a horrible noise.
Port boarding!
Yeah, this is the shit part though. This is
love
what
the
goes
smell
down
of
there.
bacon in the morning.
Waves of war have cast us into the tide pool of combat. I am in a mighty war machine. You are on looks like a pig. Victory shall be mine, unless you manage to collect all 100 marbles without dying a nasty death. Not so fast, Psycho. Never underestimate the power of pork. Bacon does taste pretty good. Yeah, good luck controlling this. This is going to take me a good while, so fucking get the hang of it. It's like you want to slow down, but then you're going to get shot.
Especially the whole thing of never quite being able to tell how far away you are from everything in these games. This is every boss in the game. It's the same thing that you've got hit animation takes forever to go off. Fuck off, really? You know, the fan base are a bunch of fucking morons, because, you know, they're like the first two games that play shit. Like I said, this is technically an improvement.
Oh, yeah!
Oh great, he's got weapons now. There we go, okay, we're making some progress. I almost wonder if it mightn't be better to let him pick the marbles up, because then they'd be more densely packed when you go and pick them up. Like that, it just drops them in like one huge, like, pile. For fuck's sake, the controls blow. Oh, stop shooting me. Bubsy, I still don't get that fucking noise. It's like people have told me various things. It sounds like coughing that's going on, like in the background of the music. It's pretty crap. Like, really? Give me those marbles, sucker. He's left that one, he's going for the guns. But that's all he's got left to chase now, is AI, is the weapons.
No way!
Come off it, man, I jumped. Go and fucking rip me off. He rips me off, for Christ's sake. He rips me off! Ah, fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously, unless you played this fucking thing, you don't know how rough it is to control a damn pig. The fuck was that? Off, man! Did say the bosses suck, did I not? Really just spamming evil. You son of a bitch! And he's got fucking rockets, of course he has. Great merciful mung beans! Fucking hell. Trying to deal with this shit, man. I jumped! And I swear if he gets you mid-jump, the animation's slower for some reason. Will you knock it off with that?
Seriously, you're just a little bitch. And that's why you don't go fast. I remember. I jumped, you son of a bitch!
No way!
I jumped, you fucking bastard! See this is what lets the game down. Shame, really. I mean, the controls aren't really great in it, but they're not usually as bad as they are in the boss fights. These marbles don't even count towards anything.
Oh, yeah!
Hell, man. What the fuck? Like, is there any point in trying to avoid it most of the time? Because, you know, I do have to question it. Even he can't get it. It's like just... It's a cripple fight, isn't it, this, basically? It's what we're observing here. It's a goddamn cripple fight. Hit him. Fuck off. Gosh, but is a land, won't it? There's another one loose in the level somewhere. I don't know what, but that was right there anyway. If that was miscounted, which is some, I'm sure I've seen it do before, so it's not entirely unlikely. Oh, come on.
Win, win, win! Me, me, me!
You are mine. What are you?
Yippee! Oh, yeah! Worm power! Go, Ruby!
Well, that fucking wasn't a good experience. Well, there's one other left in that zone. What was the next zone? I don't know if I'm going to play it to the... I might just bail and solitaire and quit. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's not exactly like it's a matter of skill or anything in there. It's a matter of being lucky enough to... I thought I could climb that. Well, that comes down. Goddamn echo, man. Well, that's not really an echo so much as it's a delay. I don't remember which one was which. It will go in a level, but I'm not going to ever complete it.
Help me, boy. Help me, Jim. Help me, Jim. Help me. Help me, boy. Help me, Jim.
fucking Elvis in it.
Help me, Jimmy. Help me. Help me, boss. Help me, Jimmy.
How am I supposed to know to go down that? When did I get this weapon?
Alien freak!
I don't think that can go through. That hurts me, doesn't it? Yep, a lot. Yeah, well, it gave us the cow, so I mean, it, you know, at least it didn't just do nothing, but it almost feels like they didn't have time to finish the game off. Like they had all the basics working, but just fell short at the last hurdle.
Hey!
Well, hello, baby. Hey, aren't you? Uh-huh. How did you end up in this cheesy place? We all thought you were, well, you know.
The girl's the monster Fatty Roswell lured me into your head. Promised me a piece's ultimate burger. When I got here, threw me in prison, said, left me tenderized. You gotta get me out of here. Back to Greaseland.
Fatty Roswell must be toasted. No one can char grills the king.
Hey!
It's a parody of fucking everything. Yeah, I remember an abundance of Elvis Presley shit. Well, there's nothing wrong with Elvis Presley. There's a lot of Elvis shit on vinyl.
Yo! I feel great!
It's like the music from the intro of the game. It sounds kind of Italian or something, but it sounds almost gypsy-ish at the same time. I pressed the switch. Where did that come from? Who's trying to kill me now? Oh, him. Yeah, I'm just getting killed here.
Worm power!
I like all the shit that, like, you know, they just can't let you fire very many of these. How much lag would go off if you could just fire a limited amount of them?
I feel great! Oh, yeah! I feel great!
Fox's bounds. See what I mean? It's that refinement that it lacks.
Access denied.
Fuck you, access denied!
Access denied.
Access denied.
Fucking give you something to laugh about, you alien bastard. Oh, really? That's bullshit. I already hit him once earlier on. Just let me have the kill, damn it. Oh, there's one of them balloons over there, of course.
Great!
Really? God damn it, game.
Pain!
Whoa!
Access denied.
I wonder what the fuck this game engine is like, if any other game uses it. I have to wonder. How did none of that hit him? Okay. Give me a second if I can get out of my trouble here. God, that went right through him. I got a hit! I'm gonna say it's just gonna be a total accident when someone ends up hitting it.
Worm power!
What's the... Really?
Yow!
Oh, that one just spawned in, man. That's lazy. Whipping the aliens. Wow, the gun actually does more damage than the whip. Why would you turn your shield off when there's lasers? Well, they're not really lasers if they travel at this speed, I guess. But blue plasma-looking projectiles travelling straight towards you, and that's when you turn off your shield. Maybe you'd only run it for a limited time. Something like that would use a lot of energy, I guess.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No more access denied. Access denied. And he died. Excellent. Oh, progress. Makes no difference. I'm not going to complain too much tonight. Yeah, thank you, bitch. I remember this room. I don't know why I remember this room, so presumably it was either really cool or really fucking annoying. I wonder which one it was. I think I know which one it was.
I feel right! Worm power!
See, I always don't want to bust the boxes just for the whole I need the marbles thing, but for the whole I'll end up needing health thing, but then I need the marbles, and the marbles are in the boxes. Get over there before they do too much damage to me. Pain! Bastard fucking aliens.
Oh, yeah!
Maybe. I don't think that was out yet, but... I'll never understand what the deal is with that game. I just... Anything Valve, really. I don't get it. Oh, really? Jeez, we could have saved ourselves all that damage. I'm gonna say, those projectiles are so slow. Aim at where they are, because it's where they will be by the time the projectiles arrive. What are the odds of one hitting him? Like, you know? Yeah. Again, you get that feeling they maybe didn't have time to finish this or something. For fuck's sake. Oh man, this is trash. I hope I don't have to kill them all, because I'm probably just going to leave the room in a minute. Doesn't help that they can hit me from here. Oh, come on, who let them in? Yeah, this gun's a fucking blast.
Dude, shutting down!
I'm not bothered about dying, you know. Like, I'm going to turn it off in a minute anyway.
Yow! Dude, shutting down!
Well, I think that's that for today. There's only so much of this I can take. That can't be good. I saw the slides, that's weird. Yeah, I think that does. That's what I'm shooting for today. I wonder if my fucking SRAM will work. I can't figure out what that grinding is. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't rate DK64. I just don't. I'll have a quick go on this before I fucking quit for the night. I might as well. Only long enough to smoke a cigarette, but I might as well. That bomb. See, I like the cannon, but we don't have the cannon, it's not far. What I like about this game is... Yeah, it seems that way at times. You can see where it drops. Now, what I always liked about this game is the overblown crashes in it. Like, you don't even have to hit anything that hard and it just spirals out of control. Let's see here. Not the greatest example, but sometimes if you hit it like just right, it just spins wildly. Of course it starts your face in the wrong fucking way. Well, why wouldn't it? These fucking camera angles. Oh, that's better. That's what I wanted. Oh. There. Yeah, it just goes absolutely mental. Oh, fucking 65 points. Of course, it demands perfection, this game, doesn't it? Very Japanese. Oh, it's a camera, it's not fucking rockets. I want rockets. There's no flames to burn him in here either. That sucks. I find it kind of hard to be really angry at this game. Oh, come off it! That was perfect, you son of a bitch! Yeah, there's odd shit like that in these games. In this game, there's like those stars and stuff in there. It's a bit odd. There's like a star that gives you like a wing thing. Rocket bell. Yeah. Oh, now we can do good crashes. It's the music that helps. But I want the cannon then. The cannon music is like the theme of tedium to me. It's like sitting in a traffic jam. And the tempo just gets faster as you become more and more annoyed with the situation. Balloon popped. Well, somebody will be getting a fucking hard on somewhere, I'm sure. But and for me, that stuff. You can't tell me that wasn't good enough. What the fuck do you want me to do? Son of a fucking bitch. Yeah, this game's like way more fucking unforgiving than I remember. Yeah, it does. I quite like the little gyrocopter. Just if I can blow things up with it, that's always good. It always feels like you're not really controlling it at times. It's really odd. It's probably one of the strangest controlling things in the game. I suspect it's times like this where it almost controls like a plane. We're losing altitude fast. Maybe a little too fast. Oh, this is going to be rough. Or maybe not. That 94 points, you son of a bitch. That was good enough. Still gonna have to figure out why that banding happens on the StarTech bar. It's not far. I want to fucking use the cannons. There's no way to cheat cannons either, is there? Yeah.
No, I guess I'll solitaire and I'll bail because I need to eat, and it wouldn't be one of my streams. I'll do it another time.
I'm sure I'll run the N64 again. Yeah. Yeah, it comes quite late, the Canon. I just like the music that the Canon plays.
The only thing I really like about it is this. It's just the Song of Tedium. Yeah, do it. Oh, well, that actually seems to work. Put that there. I'm already hating it. Why do I always play this? Like, it's somebody remind me again. It knows how to irritate me, this game. There's no point putting that 9 down, because there's nothing else to put on it, so there'll be no benefit. When your end goes out, come on, no, that's the worst.
Yeah, I think there is some small difference. I always just played as Lark, and I don't even know why I always played as Lark. I just did. It always was that way. Ugh. The character designs are just odd in that game. They're almost like that one Zelda game with the weird sort of untextured, cel-shaded look going on. But they're not untextured, cel-shaded looking, and as such, there's just some stylistic similarities. Where can I go from here? I think that's the one. I don't know. I think it is. I don't know my way around like the games in that franchise all that much. Full well, I've played Link to the Past. I've completed. I've dicked around with the NES games, and I played fucking whatever the 64 one was. I had it on loan, and I was actually like really fucking good at it. Like, well, decent at it. Then again, I think I was probably pretty decent at Link to the fucking Past. That's the thing. It's like, well, shit. You see, when I actually like play it, like maybe I'm not as bad as I thought I was all them years. Yeah, yeah, I think it was what it was called. Because I remember something about like this fucking ocarina. Is there any point in me putting that there? I think this game's of solitaire is screwed, I have to be honest. I don't think we're getting anywhere with this. Maybe I could move that, but it's always fucking rigged against me. I doubt if I have the cards there to build this. I'll try, because it's really the only resort I have at this point. I did see a black 5, but I mean I really don't like doing things this way. So we're dumping a lot of cards, and there's a lot of cards left on the pile. So
Not really good. We can put that king out.
Yeah, there probably is some Argonaut code in there. It looks like that kind of thing. And I don't think I've ever played Wind Waker. Vaguely aware of it. I remember that one, I think was on GameCube, with that weird little pixie girl in it who looked really emo. That didn't even seem like a Zelda game, really. Twilight Princess or something.
What can I do here? What can I do with this? How screwed am I? Reasonably screwed, as it turns out.
And, I can get rid of that, but it doesn't really help me any. Yeah, it was the GameCube version of that I was exposed to. Ah. I guess I can move that 10. Will that be enough? Well, good if I get rid of that 3, I suppose. Was there a 2 of hearts in there? I think there was a 2 of hearts in there. Fucking wasn't. Oh no, but that goes there. Okay. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say on that. It's Nintendo. Nintendo are weird. They do strange things. Where the fuck can I go from here? It's these fucking hearts that are going to screw me over. I just know it. Is there a red 9 in there? I think there is. Yeah, there is. Okay. So if I put that black 10 down, I can put a red 9 there. Actually, I can put that queen there. Move that jack. I don't know if it's necessarily the right thing. Yeah, it is the right thing, I would think. That gets me that, and that gets me move this. And I can put that, and I can put that. Holy fuck, did I win first time? I'm getting good at this game now. Or I would be if it was possible to be good at this game. But as this game is based on luck, then I don't really feel comfortable saying that, because like I say, I don't believe you can be good at this game. I think it's rigged, personally. But yeah, beat Solar the first time. Thank fuck, because I want to eat and go to sleep. I'm tired. I've had enough of today for one fucking day. I don't even know where my body clock is. I haven't messed with it just to stay awake for the council and shit all fucking month. I've got another month. I'm gonna fucking come back again. Yeah, there's no violation, but we'll come back in a month just to make sure again. Christ. No more games. I'm quitting while I'm ahead. I'll beat you, Solitaire. Fucking hell.
Well, shitty boss fights aside, I still don't think Earthworm Jim 3D overall is really that bad. I don't think it's brilliant. I don't think it's a game to write home about. I would think so. It will now, because it's set to 8-bit colour. Because you get way more capabilities out with that card in 8-bit colour, and plus the fact a lot of the GDI acceleration and shit is disabled when you're in higher colour modes, which a lot of people don't really seem to be aware of. Probably because the documentation doesn't really mention it. But it is a thing on that S3 chipset. It has its limits. Also, the MPEG playback stops working at higher resolutions if you have the colour depth turned up. Well, I guess there's not enough frame buffer left for it. It's kind of odd because it has its own frame buffer, but I mean the Scenic was designed to be cheap. Yeah, they're meant to be pretty good, those Western Digital VGA chips. I only have ISA ones, so I don't know what the VLB or if there's PCI versions of them. I don't know how those hold up. But they're meant to be good. It's the one with the S3 Scenic in it, this. And yeah, it sounds about right with your fucking Shaquille O'Neal TV Perfect. You can only crank things so far before they stop barking. Yeah, so a lot of it is, I think, just that it wants more frame buffer for the MPEG shit. And of course, you turn it to 8-bit colour, it's enough to run like Windows 3.1. There's hardly anything in Windows 3.1 that wants more than 256 colours. The OS will perform better in 256 colours by a long way, even if you don't have like the extra GDI acceleration in that mode. And the MPEG playback's still in like, you know, full colour because it's been drawn by a different chip and it's just puking it out. The RAM deck's, you know, still going to display it in full colour. Whether it's 16-bit or 24, but I always felt it was 16-bit MPEG 1, but I don't remember. It's just judging by what it looks like. I always felt, I can't remember what I was going to say, so never mind. Forget about it. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. So as always, thanks for tuning in. I guess I'll have to continue that game sometime. CD shutter glasses. I don't know. I've never encountered them in the wild that I can remember, but maybe you'd be able to find some second hand. Yeah, I had fun playing the game. I've wanted to play it again for a while. I don't really know why, because like I say, it's not anything brilliant, but I still think it's mostly fun. The boss fights are a bit crap. The controls and the cameras fuck you around, and lots of backtracking and not knowing where to fucking go, but most of those problems are just N64 game or 5th gen game problems in general, so, you know, it just comes with the territory. I can't really hammer on that game specifically for it. And it's not like the Fast 2 games didn't have problems with trying to navigate the fucking levels. So, you know, it basically manages to be mediocre. Which, like I say, it doesn't... Mediocre isn't fantastic, but it's fucking mediocre. It's okay. But yeah, I'm definitely out of here. I'm starving. I want to fucking eat. So I'll see you around.